today he's going to break you guys, and today I'm going to be reacting to the most accurate top 10 basketball YouTuber list. I play basketball, I'm a big fan of basketball, I've been watching basketball since I started playing basketball, probably like 5 years ago, something like that. But anyway, I'm not going to talk a lot. Let's get in the video. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, and comment down below what you do next. I have a video, literally after this, I'm going to be making another video. So after this video, stay tuned to the next one. Enjoy the video.
Let me just start this. I'm recording. Alright, let's get it.
Is the greatest basketball player on YouTube. Today we'll be talking about and going in depth on the basketball community's grades, stats, and overall ratings. There's always been and is going to be talk.
I don't want to allow
who's the
to
best
be an
player on the
echo.
court. While everyone's
Jesus.
list is different, I think mine's the most accurate, and you'll see why. I'm going to be analyzing everyone's strengths, weaknesses, and skill them in a top 10 list.
If she's not
Starting off the list at number 10, we have Kenny Chow.
Kenny.
Now, Kenny is an offensive threat on the court,
Number
but his defense at times can
10.
be lackluster. Kenny's record is
Kemba
5-4. He's an 85 overall, in my opinion. Now,
He's definitely
throughout this
nice.
video, the record won't decide their placement on the list. It does
that's
add
the back
a
of his
little
skull.
effect to the list, but not entirely,
I
so
seen
I
this
just put it
video.
in there regardless. And for Kenny, I give him a A finishing, A plus shooting, C minus defense, C strength,
C
A plus
strength?
speed, D plus rebounds, and A plus handles. Now,
He doesn't
Kenny's
show, but
quick,
he's
he's a
definitely
shooter,
strong.
but his defense isn't great. So his
see
NBA
it in his
resemblance is
arm.
Kemba Walker, as they do play
butter.
similar play styles. Noticeable badges I gave to Kenny is Hall of Fame quick first step, because he's quick out of that
5-4.
first step when he's in a triple threat position. He has Hall of Fame range extender. We all know he can shoot from beyond the arc and anywhere in the three, so he's deadly. You cannot leave him open. You gotta put a hand in his face at all times. And they give him gold slithery finisher because Kenny could take contact, but he's evasive at the rim, so he's really smooth with going up with the layups, so he's dangerous at that part too. Overall, Kenny's a solid player. I think anyone would want him on their team, but this is a 1v1 list, so Kenny's size and defense is a major problem to him, but overall, Kenny's a great player. Let's get on with the list. At
Alright.
number 9, we
Got
got
Jesser.
Jesser the Laser. Jesser's a 6'3", 200-pound machine that has
200
underrated
pound
dribbles, in my
machine.
opinion, and can shoot anywhere in the court. That itself makes him a
Definitely
menace
shouldn't
against
be
anyone who's
9,
playing him. Jesser's
in my
record is
opinion.
35-12, which is pretty impressive. He's an 86 overall, A finishing.
Oh my
A
God, he
minus
played so
B
many
minus
games,
C plus strength, C plus
35 and
speed,
12.
A rebounds, and B plus handles. Jesser's best attributes are his shooting and his finishing. While Jesser could dunk, he needs to be energized and be playing against someone shorter than him typically. His weakness is his speed and defense. While Jesser saves his stamina, that does cause him to be lazy on defense and gives the other opponent points on the
Dang,
court.
that's a good
He
move.
plays a lot like Luka Doncic, in my opinion. He kind of has the same physique. They both have the step back in their arsenal. They both can shoot. They both can get at the rim. And they're both pretty good passers. The edges I gave to Jesser is Hall of Fame corner
that's
specialist.
why he
We know
compared
Jesser
to
loves his corners. Jesser's corners is fairly shot, and he doesn't miss a lot of those. I gave him Hall of Fame green machine. When Jesser gets it going, he can't
Comment down
miss,
below
so
who
he's
you
a
think
really
should be
sneaky
number
player in
10.
that
Who
sense.
should be number
And I gave
1?
him Dimer because he can pass, but while making this video, I realized I forgot that Jesser loves his fades, so for that I'm giving him Hall of Fame fades, because Jesser loves his fade game. His hot spots are in the paint, corner, and top of the key. We have the one and only Rice Gum at number 8. Rice is relatively new
Rice
in the
Gum.
community.
Is that how you
Well,
say it?
that may be true.
I don't really watch
Rice
it,
can
dude. I
quit
don't
ball.
really
He's
know.
currently undefeated, beating Flight, Jesser, and Cash Nasty. Rice Gum
Rice
is
Gum.
3-0 with an 87
Rice Gum.
overall. He has an A finishing, A plus shooting, D defense, D minus strength, B plus speed, C minus rebounds, and B plus handles. Rice's
If you
best
compare
attributes
someone
are
to Trae
shooting
Young,
and finishing,
that means you
while his
have to be
handles are
like
pretty good. His
really
strength
good.
and defense are almost non-existent. Rice isn't the biggest, but he
Oh, good move.
is smart on the court. While playing Cash, he uses mind to his advantage, drawing
He
fouls,
beat
fouling
Cash?
Cash when he's under the rim, taking every opportunity to shoot
Really?
while he could. Raskin could shoot off the dribble and with
He's a
any hand in his
shooter.
face. He is a good dribbler too, so that's why I compared him to Trae Young, while he can shoot anywhere in the court and dribble around anyone he wants. Rice has Hall of Fame range extender, Hall of Fame ice in his veins, and a Hall of Fame hot start. If Rice gets off to a hot start, he'll stay that way until he misses. And we all know he's got the ice in his veins to
Handles
do
a
any
B
match he
plus.
wants. Although he is undefeated, it is a small margin of games that we have to account for. And for that, we got Rice Gum at number 8. Tyler Guy is who we have at
I
the
don't know
number
this
7
stuff.
spot. Ty has been in the community for a while and is a tough opponent to play against. Ty has an impressive 18-5 record
Ty,
and is
the
an
guy.
88 overall. He has an A+ finishing, A shooting, A- defense, B
18-5.
strength, B- speed, A-
I'm not really
rebounds,
listening
and
to
B-
this guy
handles.
talking. I'm
Ty's
just like
athletic, he could
looking
finish,
like-
he could shoot,
just trying
and he
to
has
see
great
what he can
defense.
do. Like,
The
with
only
my-
problem is
if
he
that
gets
makes
lazy
sense.
sometimes on defense while he underestimates his opponents, but when he's trying, he's locked down.
Whoa, he's
So
cocky,
for that, I gave him the Siakam resemblance since he can shoot and he plays defense. Think of him as a two-way player. Ty's go-to move is this side step
That
back
was a
he
good
has,
move.
which
Mm.
I don't know how it works, but he always goes for it, and he can take those contested shots.
He
Ty
should
has
be a
Hall
little
of Fame
lower.
post spin since he loves doing post spins. Hall of Fame difficult shots.
I don't
He
know what
hits tough
numbers,
shots
man,
in Hall of
but-
Fame deep range dead eye. Even when he's
Should
fully
definitely be-
contested, Ty can shoot over those with the confidence that he has, and most likely knock down his shot. So we got Ty at number 8. While Ty is kind of low on the list, he's one of the best on the court, and he's a threat on both ends. Coming up at number 7, we got Cash Nasty. I decided to put Cash at number 6 since he relies on
Cash
his
at
body
number
over his
6.
skill. While it is fair to say that it does work for him, being that his record is
Yeah, I
pretty
respect.
impressive.
Cash should be at number
Cash has an
6.
impressive 24-5
Yeah,
record.
low-key, he should be
I
at
got
number
Cash
6.
at an 89
Shooting
overall with
C.
A- finishing,
Straight
C
A+.
shooting, A+ defense, A+
Like,
strength, B
handles
speed,
B-,
A- rebounds, and B-
Handles
handles.
low key should be a
Cash's
C.
worst attribute by far
But,
are his shooting and handles.
24
Cash
and
does
5.
get streaky at times,
Westbrook
but
and,
it's
I
not
didn't see
very
that one.
reliable. Cash is a hybrid NBA resemblance.
Oh, his jump shot
Pat
is like
Bev on
weird,
the
but like it
defense
goes
side,
in.
and Westbrook on the offensive side. While he's not as explosive as Westbrook,
He loves that
he
like
has similar shooting
spin
tendencies
to the
as he
left.
does. His favorite spots on the court are at the free
Yeah,
throw
I
line,
watch Cash.
top of the key is
Nasty.
mostly where he makes his threes, and the left side of the rim where he goes for his left-handed layups. Cash is Hall of Fame clamps, Hall of Fame hot zone hunter. I put hot zone hunter just for the reason that Cash is most efficient at the top of the key and his other hot
Yeah.
zones.
He
And he
definitely
has Hall
should
of
the top of
Fame
the key.
relentless finisher since he could take contact when going into the
His
rim. Cash is
defense-
also a very efficient scorer and
He's like a
as well
brick
as one
wall.
of the
He's
best,
so
if not the
strong,
best
so it's like-
lockdown on YouTube.
He
He
barely
prides
and
himself on his
he's
hustle,
quick
and
too,
although
so
he's not the most gifted player,
can't
he'll
really.
always
Oh,
give you
imagine if he made
110%
that.
and lay it all out on the court to win. And that's why Cash is number 6 on
Yeah,
my
he's
list.
good at. He's really good at defense.
Who else would take the top 5 spot away from Cash
Mel?
today? 50K, Mel himself. Mel doesn't have much 1v1 videos
In
on
my
his channel,
opinion,
but regardless,
I
I've
will
seen his
switch-
game on other
I will
people's videos.
switch
Mel has a
Mel
1v1
with Jesser.
record of 3-1, and
Mel,
he's
yeah,
the
he has
first
4
90
wins.
overall on our list.
I mean,
I gave Mel
not 4
an A
wins.
finishing,
4
A
games in
shooting,
total,
B defense,
3
A
wins,
minus
1
rank,
loss.
C plus
James
C,
Harden, if
B
you're
plus
getting
rebounds,
compared to
B
James
plus
Harden, that
handles.
means you
Mel
have
is
to be
great at
really
taking
good. Speed
contested
is C+.
layups and contested jumpers.
With
Mel's
his
also
shooting
left-handed,
A.
so
James Harden
left-hand
is
layup
A+.
is also his go-to
Finishing
move.
A. James
Mel
Harden
loves
is
to
A+.
step back, and he
Finishing.
plays a lot like Harden. So for
Handles
that, I give
B+.
him a Hall of
James
Fame
Harden is
difficult
like
shots
A,
badge,
I
Hall of
guess,
Fame
A-.
dead eye, and Hall of
A.
Fame balling shooter. Mao all around has no offensive flaws
But
and can score anywhere.
I don't
on the
really
court.
watch
He's
Mao.
really underrated
I'm
since he
gonna
really
start
doesn't have
watching
much
him.
videos out there besides with Cash. I'd like to see more 1v1s with Mao, as I'd imagine you guys do too. Cash, if you're watching this, I'm sure Mao would be down too. Diving into the number 4
T-Jazz?
spot, we got
I'm thinking
Layup
T-Jazz should be
King,
like number
T-Jazz.
1.
Now T-Jazz is more than an Instagram highlight reel.
Is T-Jazz
Sure,
number
he's good
what?
at layups.
Is this number 3 or
In fact,
4? I
he's the
wasn't-
best in the
I'm not
community
sure.
for that matter.
Good move.
But
That's
he
a
was
tall
last game.
guy.
T-Jazz is 13-1.
Dang, number 4.
But that's still a very impressive record. T-Jazz is a 90 overall with an A+ finishing, A
Kyrie
shooting, C+
Irving.
defense, C strength, A speed, C rebounds, and A+ handles.
Defense C+.
T-Jazz is by far the best finisher on this list. He's got one of the best handles on this list.
He might be bad at
comparable to
defense,
Kenny,
but
maybe even better.
his
but
offense
his defense
definitely,
is
like,
substantially worse than others.
gives him a little
but
push.
His offense kind of makes up for that part of the game. He
Oh
plays a
my
lot like
God.
Kyrie Irving with his dribbles and his finishing. So for that, I gave him the Kyrie Irving resemblance.
I heard
T-Jazz
T-Jazz
has
is playing
Hall
for
of
a
Fame
G
ankle
League.
breaker,
Congratulations to
Hall of
him.
Fame quick step, and Hall of Fame tight handles.
Congrats.
T-Jazz is very good at dribbling, very good at handling,
Oh, he
and
almost
he's a
fell.
shooter. So for all of you that think he could just lay up, he for real got game. T-Jazz is one of the most talented on our list at the number 4 spot. This one might be a bit controversial, but at number 3
Is
we
this,
have Rage. Rage, for the most part, is a
Oh, what's his
reaction
name?
channel. He reacts to a lot of
I
people in
watched
the basketball community
this
and
guy.
entertains everyone with
I
his
never
basketball
watched
knowledge
him
and
play
comedy.
basketball.
Your Rage doesn't have any 1v1s posted, but from the small clips we've seen, he could be dangerous on the
I
court.
can barely,
I think
like I
Rage would
said,
be a
I can
93
barely
overall
hear
with
him.
A finishing, A shooting, B
You're
defense,
Raged.
A
That's
plus
his name.
strength, B plus speed, B plus
Zero-
rebounds, and B plus handles. Rage can shoot one-handed and can shoot off balance on the court.
0
and that gives you a
games?
good sense with what you can do with his shot. Rage is very consistent
hasn't
with his
played
jump
one
shot
game on his
and
channel,
is a good
and
finisher around the
number
rim.
3.
He has decent handles and stands around 6
I mean,
feet
I wanna
tall,
put
so he
him
can
there,
be
but
dangerous
hey,
when
he
he's
must be
driving
good.
to the rim. From the clips we've seen, I think he plays a lot like
He can
Paul George,
shoot,
being able to
looks
shoot
strong.
off balance and anywhere on the court,
Like I was
and being
saying
able
before,
to use his body to
I
get to the
am-
rim. I gave Rage
I
Hall of
put
Fame
the
difficult,
volume
Hall
low
of Fame limitless, and
on
Hall of
my,
Fame
phone,
contact finisher. Rage just talked
so
about
you
1v1
guys
in
won't
some
get an echo.
YouTubers like
If you
Fight
guys do,
Reacts,
I'm
so
sorry.
hopefully we'll get something soon. I think it would be unfair to put him anywhere else on the list with the clips
Oh,
that
good
we've seen
move.
so far. So for that reason, I have Rage at number 3 on our list. If Rage is anything like we've seen, I don't really see any YouTubers stopping him. Number 2 on our list,
I
we
don't
have
know
an
this guy.
OG, Duke Dennis. Duke uses his height and body when posting up or driving. He pulls up on people's faces and can usually shoot over those. On the other end, he has straight clams, almost being on par, if not with Cash. Duke as well doesn't have much 1v1s on his channel, but is 3-0. He's a 94 overall with A plus finishing, A shooting, A plus defense, A strength, B speed, B rebounds, and B handles. Duke could dunk, he could shoot, and he's got
I have
clams.
no words.
So I gave him a hybrid of Melo and Kawhi for being able to
His
make a
record is
difference on
3-0,
both ends of the
only
floor.
played
For his
3
defense, I give him Hall of Fame clamps.
Only
Since he
played
can hit
3
difficult
games.
shots with
Nah,
people in his
let
face,
me-
I give him Hall of Fame data as well.
That
And being able to dunk and be athletic
He
and
looks
finish
nice.
at the rim, I give him Hall of Fame contact
doesn't
finish.
just look
Duke
nice,
is someone
but
you don't
like,
want to play against,
He's
since he will
clip-
put you on clamps and score on you on the other end.
I see why.
I couldn't really decide who to put for number
Number
1,
one.
because I could see any of these two winning depending on the
At
day.
15.
As you all know, Solomonati was a beast in high school and still is pretty good in today's day. Solomonati hasn't played much 1v1s either, but he is 5-0, so he is undefeated as well. Sol is a 95 overall with A plus
At
finishing,
1B?
A
What
plus
do you
shooting, A plus defense, A strength, A minus
What do you
speed,
mean?
B plus rebounds, and B plus handles.
1B,
He's a
what does he
consistent
mean?
shooter from anywhere on the court, whether it be the three-point, the
1A.
mid-range, or the post. Solomonati plays a lot like Kawhi
They're
on
both
the
number
defensive
1.
end and also the offensive end with his contested
Plays
jumpers,
flat, I see
post
this game.
fadeaways, and his consistent three-pointers. He has similar badges
Dang,
to Duke Dennis,
right?
Hall of Fame clamps, Hall of Fame deadeye, and Hall of Fame contact finishes. I don't really see anyone else beating Solomonati out to the top 5, even that, except for the next number 1 on the list.
Playing in.
As you could
Santa.
probably guess by now, the next number 1 spot
Oh,
is
we
about
got
to be
LSK.
LSK. LSK is 6'10 with an all-around
Yeah.
game. It's pretty hard to stop him anywhere on the
It is
court
hard
with
to
his
stop
height and
him,
range.
for sure.
LSK, like a lot of these YouTubers,
4
hasn't
games?
played much
Really?
1v1s, but he is 3-1 and a
He is
95
a
overall as
200.
well. I gave him A plus finishing,
Yeah.
A shooting, A defense, A minus strength, B speed, A plus rebounds, B handles. You might be thinking A minus strength is too much for LSK since he's not that built, but
Yeah, LSK can
basketball
really do
strength
anything.
and
He can
in real life
dribble,
strength
shoot,
is
dunk.
two different things.
He's
And with
tall.
LSK being 6'10,
His
he is
defense
tough
is
to
pretty
stop
good.
on post. LSK could pretty much dunk over anyone and can shoot over
Yeah.
anyone, so I give him an NBA resemblance of KD and Porzingis. LSK's post defense isn't the best, but there isn't much competition to anyone close to his height, so he could easily block that out of the way. So for that, I give him Hall of Fame goaltending and Hall of Fame intimidator. LSK could also shoot pretty far and is known for his half-court shots and challenges.
Give me that. Hey.
Thank
Flight?
you guys for watching my list. If you have any
Oh.
suggestions, opinions, or want to share
Thought
your own
Flight
list,
was gonna
drop
be
them down
number
below.
1.
Make sure to share this with everyone on the list so they could react to it and we
Hope
can
you
get
guys-
their opinion on it.
It's
Let
over,
me
right?
know what you guys
Alright.
want me to make next, or if you want me to.
I hope you
include
guys
other players
enjoyed
outside the
this
community or
video
make a
that I
top 10
just
worst
made.
list. Leave
Make
them
sure
down
you
below,
guys like,
and
comment,
thank
and
you for watching, and don't
subscribe.
forget to share.
Comment down below what I should do next. Hope you guys have a great day. Peace.